Well, things are going sideways right from the beginning. Yeah, this comedy writes itself. What happened? Oh God, stop it. Yep, oh, there you go. I think you've released. Perfect, okay. Now, let's just push that back. Let's push this off. Excellent, how are you guys doing? SkapeGote's back, episode of... just let me get this fixed up and we'll get this started. Okay, and after 20 minutes of struggling, got it back on. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay. Things were going a bit sideways, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna put the bar on. I'm just gonna put the bar right up here and keep it just for later, just in case. But yes, we're ready to go. 50 kilometers more. How you guys doing? What is that? That's the shotgun. You know what I realized too? One, Coily and Loggington are missing. Two, Gidget's gone. A Gidget is... And we're out of bullets. I had to kill that rabbit. So everything's gone sideways. 50 kilometers or more, long drive. Hopefully this isn't a complete disaster like last time. All right, we're on our way. Perfect. All right, this is going to be great. I can feel it. It's feeling good. It's feeling saucy. The engine's warming up nice and quick. I like that. So we're at 100 meters already. Look at us go. Yes. Okay. So now I got a lot of comments in the comments, and two of them stood out. One of them is like, "Oh my God, quit trying to carry that car." No, I will not stop trying to carry this car. It has now been trying to beat me, and if anybody knows how I play games, once you try to beat me, I'm gonna beat you first. That's the way it works. I'll hurl myself into the worst situations over and over and over again just to prove I can win. Because that's how I roll. And you know what? If you don't like tenacity and somebody beating their head against something until it works, you're not gonna like my channel. And two, someone commented that my comedy intros are not funny. Well, here's the thing, I believe, that I've gotten a lot of comments that say they're hilarious, and I like to do what entertains the audience. That's the only comment I've got that people say that they didn't like it. So why on earth would I believe it? See, this is actually the good mental health tip of the day. People focus on the bad, right? Someone coming along and making that comment, kind of a dick thing to do. It doesn't serve any purpose at all. Like, comments, if you're gonna comment on a video, it should serve a purpose, right? Like, I like this, or, you know, or, oh, this would be a great way to, this would be a great car to get, or you should try this, or whatever. Commenting that you don't like something doesn't make any sense. If you don't like something, move on and watch something else. There's plenty of people who play the long drive. But the whole thing is my point being is that if you focus on the bad only, it's easy to get caught up in, oh my God, I can't believe this person would make this comment, and why would they say something like that when I'm just trying to be entertaining? But realistically, everybody else doesn't have a problem with it, or at least is nice enough to just like move on and say, yep, this isn't for me and I'm gonna go watch somebody else, which is exactly what you should do if you don't like something. But to suggest that you know more than the person doing the thing when most people enjoy it is, you know, is fine. But at the end of the day, if that's the comment, as the person receiving the comment, if that's what you're gonna focus on, you're always gonna feel out of place. So as much as I'm talking about it, it's to prove the point that, or it's to bring up the point, not to prove the point, to bring up the point that that's not what you should focus on. You should focus on the fact that, you know, 99% of everything people seem to enjoy. And that's what you should focus on. There's other people who don't like stuff, and that's okay. Nobody has to like stuff. But it's the 99% you should be focusing on. That, like, yep, most people think I'm doing a good job here, so I'm going to go with that. Now, you always got to take an advisement. Is this stupid? Yeah, of course my comedy intros are stupid. They're supposed to be. They're not supposed to be the height of comedic talent. Jeez. I purposely go out of my way to make them a bit cheesy. If you haven't figured that out, yeah, bud. Like, they're supposed to be a little offbeat and kind of dry. That's the point, with terrible acting. And yeah, that's kind of the point of them. You know, I might keep this little oil container because it's got a little bit in it. And how much is left in it? Yeah, it's about a liter. We might keep that and see if it hangs on. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I am 100% out of ammunition for my AK. So I think we're going to put this away and possibly get out. What I don't like about the shotgun, though, is you got to carry separate ammo. It's such a pain. Maybe I'll just carry the shotgun loaded. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. I'm kind of torn here. Because this has been, you know, this is good. Unless there's a ammo around here. Let me see here. What do I have in my inventory currently? Oh, this is the binoculars. I don't really need those. Get out of here. All right, AK. Put the old AK in here, and then I'm going to grab that. And put this in one. Oh, no, I wanted to put it in one here. Let me just tab drop, and then we'll go to one, pick this up, because I had my other gun in one, so I might as well. And then in one of the side baskets, I keep my ammo in one of these. But I don't remember which one it is. Oh, no. So I'm going to bring up a situation. I normally keep most of my personal life out of everything. But I'm going to bring up... There we go. Let's reload this. Because it's just I feel like I shouldn't do. But my dog is very ill at the moment. My older dog, Harper, and is struggling. And she went to the vet today, and there's some good news, like, or at least a semi-good prognosis. So if I'm not my normal energetic self, I will apologize. Books has been a real superstar helping out with the dog, because Books really enjoys the dog. But yeah, so if I'm not up to my normal schnuff, they're not entirely sure what it is, but she just suddenly was unable to walk and wasn't eating. She's walking again today, but very unsteady, and she's eating. So that's good. But you know, like I said, so it's a hopeful prognosis. She is very old. Like, she's 11 going on 12, which is old for a lab. So it's to be expected, but you know, and I don't want her to suffer, and I'm not going to make her have her suffer. And if it comes down to having to put her down, I will do that to make her more comfortable. I'm not going to let her suffer. But at the moment, it looks like things are getting better, and she's still very happy. Wags her tail, is very excited to see people. So I'm going to let it go for now, and hopefully she keeps getting better. But, you know, I just want people to know, like I said, if I'm a little off for the next few videos, I got what I consider to be a decent reason. So, yes. And, you know, don't worry about me. I handle things, well, I'm a mental health worker. I know what I need to do to make things work. I know the steps I got to go through. I know all the things that I need to, and it's hard, you know, with the pet, it's weird because it's like you never communicate with pets like you do people. You know what I mean? Like, you communicate with people in a certain way, and they're able to understand what you're saying, what you mean. Animals, you got to kind of hope they understand. So I think it hits you harder when they're not feeling well, because you can't really communicate to them, and they can't really communicate to you very easily. She could have been feeling like crap for weeks, for all I know, and just was like holding it together, because that's what dogs and cats do, right? I've heard birds can also be very stoic when they're not feeling well. So she could have been, so I don't know how long this has been going on. And like, since like, you know, as a person, you'd be like, man, I feel like shit today. Right? I gotta fix that car. Look, it's slipping. If you catch me slipping, I'm slipping, man. All right. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's gliding slightly off the, it's really kind of like gone backwards since I started driving, but that's all right. We'll get it back on the trailer. It just means every once in a while we got to pull over, like right now. And we're going to go push the car back on. All right, because my mother's going to need this car at the end of the road so she can come visit me for once. All right, let's see. Push. All right. How's that? That's looking a little better. Is this up all the way? Oh, no. Get up there. There you go. Now, what I've noticed is every object in the game has a tendency to slide backwards. Like, if you ever get the big dump truck, like the big truck with the open back, throw something in the back and don't lock it down, but just throw something back. It'll always tend to slide to the rear. Now, real life, that's similar because as you accelerate, every time you accelerate, it would want to push stuff to the rear. But, yeah, this is like very aggressive sliding. But it's like every object. Like, you think certain objects, like a car, would be like, nope, we're not sliding today. But then it does. We do need food desperately. What a day, man. I'll tell you, like, we're only 8 kilometers into this. Everything's going okay so far. Yeah, but that car's really gone backwards there. But it's fine. As long as it stays back there, I'm fine with that. It's when it starts, like, sliding around on, like, and then when it gets to the back like this, the back end becomes like the pivot point, because that's where all the weight is. Now, if you put on the fizz lock in the game engine settings, it'll stay in one spot very, very well. But that means everything else goes into fizz lock, and I don't like that. I like stuff flying around when I get in an accident. I think it's funny. Like right now, I'm missing Coily and Loggington because of said accidents, right? And also, I don't want to flip the car and that the car just stays. Like if I flip this truck and the car stays on it, it's kind of lame. Like it should go flying off and be a pain in the ass. Like the whole trip should be a trouble. The whole trip should be difficult. It should never be easy. Like I see people like, oh, I use Fizzlock and I got the rock remover and I play on easy mode with no rabbits or fills. Like it's like, are you even playing the same game at that point? I get it. Like if you just want to do the driving part, I get it. But man, like I like a little bit of antagonism. I like it when stuff is antagonistic. It gives you a reason to play. It's like I always said when I was talking about BeamNG and I was saying how it's kind of had no point until they added the career mode for me. And yeah, that's just like, I'm not a guy who like messes around in a sandbox. I need a point. I do love a good sandbox though. Phil, are you in here, bud? Is that a Phil? That's Phil. I see him. I see him. Come on, Phil. Come on. Fill me in. Boom. There we go. Okay. This shotgun is the best weapon in the game. Cookie. Oh, I got a poo. Oh, there's a toilet. Loggington, you came back. Oh. Coily. Boy, that was good luck. What happened to him? Where'd he go? Coily, you look a little pale, bud. You gotta get some sun. Oh, yeah, finally food. Ooh, what's this? Is this water? Nope, it's not. Okay, I was hoping. That would have been nice. Let's see. What do we got here? Hey, Phil. These are the wheels I want to put on the car because they're a little bit bigger. But the problem is I can never find more than... Oh, shotgun shells. What? I can never find more than... to pick you up. A few at a time? Oh, look, that I unhooked that one container and it fell inside. Well, that's fine. Okay, let's see here. Okay, now this can come out now because that one's empty, and this can go in. Oh, let's bring it up there and drop it in there. Perfect. Not exactly easy access in an emergency, but it'll do. Let's see. Well, at least we got a little food in us. Maybe we can find some more. Oh, there's some bread. Yes. Okay, things are looking up. There's a big poo. What is this? Someone asked me if I could put the coffin on top for storage. I honestly don't know. I'm not sure if it attaches, but it is a very heavy object. Ow! Okay. You ever done that moving furniture? Get stuck on like a door and you walk into it? All right, let's see here. Does this attach? I don't think this attaches to things. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Well, it would be awesome if it did, but it doesn't appear to. Because I would totally rock that as a storage container. Okay, so our food's looking a lot better. Phil's looking a lot dead. This is looking a lot empty, I think. Is that oil? What is that? Empty. Why is... Oh, this is gas. We need that. All right, there we go. Let's see. Oh, look at this. That's the big 6-cylinder, I think. Is that a 6-cylinder? What is this? No, it says it's a big 4-cylinder. And I wonder if it might be better on hills than this. But it's such a massive engine compared to the size of the vehicle. Why is that tire spinning backwards? What is happening over here? What are you doing? Stop that. All right, well, you know what? Good. Autosave. Coily, Loggington, you had to get in the car. Let's see, that's empty. And then I saw this. What is this? This is oil. We don't need that. So do I want to swap this Giganto engine, which is very big compared to the other engine that's in there? Like, it would be oversized for sure, but I think it's got a little more power than this engine I'm currently rocking in here. Well, this is not the engine bay, I guess. But we're going to pull this out for now. How much water do we have in there? 480. But we can get the engine out this way. Because it is a... Look at this. This is a much larger engine. That doesn't mean more power necessarily. Look at all the Japanese engines that make them... Oh, no, 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 no. Stop that. They make a ton of power and are much smaller. Oh, God. Tumbleweeds. Get out of here, bud. But I think we'll give it a shot. Oh, it's 4.7. Didn't we just have 4.7? You know what? I'm just going to run it. Okay. Let's see if we can't just slip her underneath. Okay, this is definitely not going to fit very well. I'm not even sure we're going to be able to put that in there. I want to slide it underneath, but it doesn't fit. Okay. I know what we can... Oh, no, get back on there, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We got to figure out how to get this under here. Under where? Oh, I had it. Boom. Okay. Now, to see that engine sags a bit more, I don't like that because when it bottoms out, it's going to hit the ground. So I think those bigger tires are going to be necessary, but we don't really... There's not enough here to... There's no good ones here is the problem. And the real issue is, honestly, is that this engine... sorry, this vehicle doesn't like it when it's missing... Oh my God, stop. Tires. Oh, meats. So, if I was to put, say, 2 tires on the rear, it's not going to enjoy that. Coily, you need to get in the car. Is the window open? There we go. Loggington, where'd you go? Sometimes Loggington likes to escape. There you are, bud. All right, here we go. So what I might do is try to cram these tires onto the bed of the truck and hopefully they stay there. And then if we can find 4 on a car like the Fury... Oh no, it just fell right between it. Well, that's not going to do us any good. Can I stuff them in this vehicle? I've seen people do this. When they're transporting cars, they put the wheels in the car. The spare tires? Maybe this will work. And then when we can find 4 more, we can then... And as we stop, if we have extra spray, we'll spray these up. And maybe I'll throw them on the front, because the front are the drive tires, so... Alright, let's, Oh, wow. This is not great. I'm stepping on engine now. Okay, let's have a sleep. How far have we got? We got 11 kilometers. And we've been doing this for 20-some minutes. Well, you didn't see the part where I had to fight to get the car on. I'm guessing around 20 minutes. Probably 20-ish, maybe? I don't know. There we go. Let's try this engine out. I'm not sure which engine is honestly more powerful at the end of the day. I've discovered that in different situations, certain engines are better. Like that red engine back there. was always really good on, it would go really fast on flat terrain. This one was always good on hills, because I think it produces a bit more torque, but didn't have the outright speed of the other one. But it can maintain a more consistent speed going uphill, where that other engine will get down to like 20 or 30. This one would stay probably at like 30 or 40. How's the car doing? You know, I think it slides around even when... This is typical of Unity's physics engine, where things just kind of move around on their own. It's just one of those weird nuances about the Unity engine. All Unity games do it. Look at Mombazoo does the exact same thing when you put stuff in the bed. You know, someone in the comments said, don't ever mention Mombazoo, it's a worthless game. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's one of the best games ever made. That's a great game. How can you hate on Mombazoo? Like, that? It's one guy building the game, and he's building an awesome kind of like My Summer Car kind of game, and it's great. I don't know how you can hate on a game like that. A lot of effort in that game there. And the developer, SkapeGote, he's super nice. Don't get me wrong, the Long Drive devs have been nothing but kind to me over the years, and I really appreciate them. Yep, it's nice to slow up these hills. But yeah, the bigger tires would be nice, I think. It would just get us off the ground slightly more. At least I'm hoping. Oh, is this... Yeah, it's really sliding to the left. Look at that. Yeah, that's all right. We can do that. Oh, here we go. I think we're picking up some speed finally. Maybe not. Maybe this engine's not very good in here because it's really struggling. It's hard to tell with this engine because it revs very low. So it doesn't like bomb along like that other engine. But on this downhill section here, we're going a little bit downhill, right? We should be picking up a lot more speed, and we are not. Okay, well, you know what? Sure. It is what it is for now. I think the air-cooled V-dub engine would be good in here, too. Yeah, but this one's not even seeing 100 kilometers an hour. The other one would easily do 100, so maybe it's a better engine for this setup. It's not overheating or anything. Yeah, that's fine. It still goes, so I really don't mind. I would like it to do about 90, given the option here, but sure. It also doesn't help that we're in a bit of hilly country, which isn't helping much. Oh, look at this, and we're just going to go up that hill. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. This is one of those times, eh? And we got to stop and push the car over again. Hang on. Ugh. I like only one set of wheels kind of locks up. There we go. And then the other one starts locking up. All right, let's just push this over a bit. There we go. And we're back at it. Excellent. It does get up and go faster from a stop, though. Like, that's the thing. Like, its acceleration is better. Look, I'm on a hill, and I'm... So I wonder if it's just been a bit of a slow slope upward that's been hurting me here. But it looks like we got some big ass hills coming up here, which is not gonna help my progression any. All right, car. I don't like you and you don't like me. But this is what we're dealing with, so come on, baby. Oh no. We're under 60. Yeah, we got a bit of a steep one here. Oh, come on, little car. I don't have to drive. I don't want to have to drive sideways up hills like I used to in the past. I've done that too many times. Just so I can make it up, especially in the early builds of the game when the hills can get pretty freaking extreme. Oh yeah, this is, if we're already doing 40 now, it's not going to get much better on this steep section, I can tell you. Oh, we're down to 30. Oh God, this car adds a ton of weight. You can hear the wheels struggling for traction. Listen to it. Now, I've been asked a couple times why they would bother making a... Oh, no. A front-wheel drive car carrier. Because, you know, you carry all your weight over the back. You think that's where you want your drive wheels. In most delivery scenarios for cars, that wouldn't really matter if it was front or rear drive. Like, it's most of the time you're not climbing big hills. Most roads are designed around the idea that it's not. So for a cheap platform where you just take another platform and you convert it, it's so much cheaper to design and build than it is to build a dedicated platform for it. And 99.9% of the time, you can move a single car on something like this with no issue. And that's what it was designed for, cheap and easy. Oh, yeah, come on, baby. You know, the fact it's even making it up this hill is surprising to me, so... Oh, yeah, slick, baby. Slick Rick. All right, come on. So it's not the fastest up a hill. Oh, this is where the V8 shines, but this thing would suck with the V8, man. It already handles like crap with an underpowered four-banger. What? Hello. I haven't found my glasses yet, and it's sad. I feel like I'm no longer the love cowboy. I'm like the geriatric cowboy, or the I own a farm, but I don't farm cowboy. That's the look I got going on there. Come on, baby. You just got a little ways to go up this hill, and we should be free and clear to go down some. But I think it's not bad for the grade I'm on. Doing 20 ain't terrible. I'm more worried about that car just deciding to give up and slip off the back. Oh, come on. They've really lowered the sound output when you're in the outside view. But she's doing it. Like, it ain't fast, but she's doing it. Yes, the slow progress. Brought to you by crappy tires and Soviet-era cars. In Soviet Russia, Europe got screwed. Come on, engine. Oh, I think we're picking up some speed. Yes. Oh, we're just about up to 30. There you go, baby. Come on. Now, I don't want 160 kilometers an hour out of this thing, but a good solid 100 would be nice. No, I think we're going to slow back down here. Yep. This is one of those hills that every time you get to the top of it, you think you're at the top. It's like, nope, here's a little more. Here's a little more. Just keep going. And again, if you wonder why I'm driving in the wrong side of the road, it's because the car just naturally drifts to the right. See that? I'm not touching the steering and it's just going to the right. So by staying in this lane, it gives me a little extra time to figure it out. Oh, I think we're picking up speed now. There we go. But if I see over 100, I'm going to be impressed. Yeah, that car is kind of still sliding to the left there, but that's all right. We'll stop soon and fix it back. Stopping every few minutes to fix it ain't that big of a deal. Look, see the hill? See what I mean? Like, you think, okay, I'm getting to the top of the hill. I'm not. Because look, there, it's like, oh, look, so it's starting to flatten out here. Great. No, it's not. It's going right back up some more fucking hill. Of course it is. Ugh. You know, I hope Neebs Gaming one day, when this game gets sorted and the multiplayer gets better, I hope Neebs Gaming one day does a series on this, because I think watching them try to figure out how to get somewhere as a team would be hilarious to watch. Oh, I'd love to work with those guys one day. If I ever get big enough and I can work with them for just one video, I think I'd be beside myself. I'd like to work with Komodo one day. I'd like to work with Neebs Gaming one day. And of course, you got your big guys. Like, man, I'd love to play a horror game with Markiplier. I think that'd be hilarious. Dashy Games, I'd love to try once with. There's a lot of very unique gaming YouTubers out there. I think it's a very unique space to be in a set. Like, it's a very saturated space, but it's a very, like, there's a lot of unique creators if you look. Like, I found a guy, oh, what was his name? Krugamash or something, I can't remember now, and you're gonna have to apologize, and apologize to them, who does nothing but Dwarf Fortress content. But he does it in a story format. Like, he did this whole thing about these pumpkin people living in this thing, and I was at work one night, and it was very, very quiet night, and I just Dwarf Fortress was coming out, so I was looking it up, because, you know, everybody heard about Dwarf Fortress, and I was like, what is this game all about? I was watching this video, and the way he just gets into the story part of it, it was incredible. Like he was telling these stories with these Dwarf Fortress characters, and it was, you know, considering they're ASCII basically. But the story, but then he had like hand-drawn pictures to show like certain events that it was really kind of cool. And I was like, I'm very impressed with this guy's dedication to this specific game. But that's what you get with A, PC gaming. And B, like in PC gaming, it is a very unique space as well, because like, yes, everybody's got indie games nowadays, right? Like there's indie games all over the consoles, but not on the level of the PC, where you'll find a game that has like such a niche following. Like Project Zomboid, for example, is surprisingly niche. And is just an incredibly unique experience in the PC gaming space. It's just, again, it's a very hardcore type game, so the niche for it is incredibly tiny, but man, you get some cool crap that comes out of there, out of that space. Like Minecraft is probably the most well-known example of this is a PC game, 100%. Like you can tell by the way it's designed, you can tell by the way it does things, and it wasn't until they consoleized it a bit later that they made it, you know, functional on consoles. But you could tell at the very beginning, like this was like, there was no thought of a console release. This was a PC only game. This was going to be, and I don't think anybody thought it would get as big as it did. I always thought Notch would end up with another big game at some point, but he doesn't seem to care. And I don't blame him. You know, you get all that money, might as well just retire, get out of the stuff. Now, I'm a little low on food and stuff, and there's a fill house coming. I wonder if I should take a little stop. I'm a little behind schedule, but I'm about half done this trip. Let's sometimes there's cars here, and like I said, I would love to swap this thing out for the bigger tires eventually. Let's see. I'm glad I didn't early there, because that would have been horrible traction on that hill. I love people's biggest argument against this game is like, well, it has to take place in a very specific place because of those cactuses. It's a game. It doesn't have to take place anywhere they don't want it to. Maybe the environment has changed. Okay, let's, I can hear Phil's making noise. Let's take a little, I usually go in the back door. I don't know why. Hey, Phil. I'm sure they, oh my God. You did. Oh my God, I love this thing. This is like, this is my favorite. Ah. It's no good without a Van Door. I gotta tell you. Hey, Phil. Oh no, I missed him. I think that ended Phil's reign. A lot of diesel in here. Now, I will check this for a better radiator because my radiator is kind of danked. Oh, no, this one's even worse. Geez, this has got water in it? There's a fuel door on this thing. It's got more water in it? You know, actually, I can pick this up. And I can just drink it, and that way I can get some of my water back. We might have to stay in the Phil house overnight, which is terrifying to think about. I wonder what Phil house was. Was it just a house prior, and this is where we are now? Was it abandoned before, and the Phils found it? Gidget! Hey, Phil. There's lights, right? I'm gonna have to bring that Gidget with me because I've lost my Gidget. Oh, that's not a Gidget. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Hey, Gidge. Now, sometimes there's a Phil being real quiet in this room, and I hate it. Whoop. I've also heard rumors that there's a big update coming for this game. Is there a light in this room? There it is. I hate these boxes in this room because they always have boards across them, which are just dangerous. I don't care what anybody says. Everybody's like, oh, they're not that bad. It's like, no, they're horrible. I've died 500 times in my test world from those stupid boards. My test world's where I do all the stupid crap and I take a lot of risks. Come on, Gidge. All right. We're going to look around for food in there in a second. Maybe a radiator. Get in there, Gidget. Oh, God. Jesus, that's a friggin... Oh, God, this game. Sometimes those rabbits will creep on you, and it's just ridiculous. I think having a sleep would be the best way to go here. And I think we'll do it in the bathroom. Which, by the way, there's an inordinate amount of shotguns that live in this bathroom. So, if you're ever looking for a shotgun. I don't see any this time, but it does happen quite often. You'll find a shotgun in that bathroom. Where are we? Oh. We're hungry again, but that's all right. We got chocolate. Oh, man, I got to poo again. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay, whoa. Whoa, ride him, cowboy. Yeah, eat chocolate on the toilet. There we go. Come on. I noticed your water doesn't go nearly down as fast when you sleep. There we go. Little wipe on the bum. All right, let me see. All right, let me see here. Grab that. Perfect. All right, what do we got here? Oil. Ooh, gas. We can use that. We're getting a little low on gas. Let's go fill her up. Maybe we'll get going. We don't really need anything here. Like, the only thing I'm looking for at this point is a decent radiator. Don't drink the gas, you fool. What's wrong with you? Tumbleweeds, man. I swear to God, I'm being stalked. Oh, that reminds me, actually. I know what's in there. There we go. Let's get us to 11. 11 and a half. Nice. I think I can put one more of those on there, right? I think there's another one in there, and we can kind of balance that out on that side. Yeah, there's one here at the door, so we might as well grab the pallet. Or bring it up, maybe like that. Grab it from the bottom, possibly. Okay. And then I'm not sure how far down it goes. I want to put it outward a little bit because I'd rather it... Like, that's too low. How did I get it up so high before? Yeah. Did I crouch? I forget. Okay. Okay, it's kind of in the car. And, oh, it's a little too far tilted, I think. G for attach. Well, it's a little tilted outward. Maybe we should... I know this is really stupid because I'm wasting a lot of time. Okay, how's that? Okay, that's a little better. It's not greatly lined up or anything, but I think it'll do, donkey. It'll do. All right, let's see. Wait a minute, did I close the gas can? Frame rate's terrible here. Let's see. Gas can's closed. Oil is, I guess, all right. All right, let me see. All right, now we got completely misaligned side bits. Okay, perfect. Now we got to finish 25 kilometers. Oh my goodness. That is not something I want to drive down with a car hanging off the back. Maybe here, is this a little less? Oh, it's still pretty aggressive. All right. Like I said, the only thing I'm looking for is a radiator, like a perfect radiator, and preferably a big one. But it's not pressing. Like, that one's leaking slowly. So it's not a huge, huge problem. Sweet, okay. Oh, we're doing over 100 now. Car feels a bit more stable. Not sure how long that's going to last, but I'm not even sure the car's going to stay on there with that extra board on there. But so far, maybe we can put a roof on it too. Maybe we'll just create a box. Attach a bunch of them together, make a big crate, put the car in it. I'm not sure what the car is doing back there because I'm not looking at it, but I will say it's vibrating like a tuning fork, but it is staying in place somewhat. So we're going to go with the, oh god, look, the whole car's vibrating now. The whole truck, something bad's about to happen. This is too vibrating for its own good. Okay. Okay, it seems to have stopped vibrating slightly. Yeah, everything was vibrating real hard there. Like my loins when sitting on a Harley Davidson. Okay, here we go. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Harley Davidsons, but I'll tell you, you just want something to cruise on? They're great. Especially old ones, like they're really cool. You know, I think like anything, there's a vintage time for something, and you can look back and say, even if you're not a fan of them, it's like you look back and say, yeah, they're pretty cool back then. Like the mid to late 90s was really awesome for sport bikes. That's when you got your Kawasaki Ninjas and all that. And same with, like, every era of cars has their things. Like, I was just watching a video on a dude who recovered, I think it was Vice Grip Garage, and he recovered a Buick T-Type. Like, how rare is that? Basically just the other Buick with the Grand National motor in it. The undercarriage of that car looked pretty rotten, but I'll tell you, I'd still try to salvage it. That's super rare, man. let's see. I've had very few encounters with Phil. The car seems to be tracking straighter, but which is weird because it always pulled to the right even when oh yeah, it's still pulling right. Never mind. It's just a little less aggressively pulling right. I don't know why I just said that. Either way, we're actually making decent time finally. Oh, this is better. This is better. Much better. And it's just to the point where I don't think I want it to go any faster with this load on. It would be impossible to control. I think about $120 is about as much as you want with this car on the back. How you doing back there, bud? Oh, you're moving to the... Actually, you're kind of staying in place finally. Great. Okay. Then it's got to get one for behind it. Poof. And then it can't back up any. But that's, you know, maybe I just leave it because they're having good luck right now. And I don't want to jinx it. I don't want it to have to owe me a Coke. Oh, looks like we got another hill coming up. Damn it. I knew there was going to be some hitch in the parade here. There's always something. You're gonna be climbing every mountain, fjording every stream. They should turn. What they should turn this into is anybody who's old enough will remember a game called the Oregon Trail. And basically, if you're too young to remember it, you I did a stream on it once, the modern version. But basically, you're trying to cross to, like, out west, and, you know, you got your little wagon train, or your little wagon, covered wagon, and you take all these supplies, and, you know, half your family dies because they got diarrhea, you know. It's just like, it's such an awkward game, but it was like, they should turn that into this. It's like, oh, now you got dysentery. I think that would be really hilarious. Do I want to stop here? Nothing's low enough for me to bother, unless the car pops up out front. You know what? I'm gonna stop, just in case there's a radiator. Oh, there's a fill here. Phil! Oh, there's Phil. Hi, Phil. Yeah, the others will find me. I know how it works. All right. Oh, here, I got my crowbar. I got my crowbar. I should probably just crowbar the crap out of this stuff and see, because sometimes there's radiators in these. Oh, God! What the heck? Was that a Karen? Oh, there's a nice little engine. There's a bar stool. Oh, an AK. You know, I don't even care to get it right now. It's got 17 bullets, but I don't care. I like my shotgun at the moment. Yeah, a little bit of gas. Oh God, that's far. Jeez. So not much going on there other than water and... Boy, it's chewing through fuel though, this engine. The bigger the engine, the more it chews, right? Look at it. It's just like vibrate, vibrate, vibrate. It's just vibrating in anger because it can't slide around as easy as it used to. It's still moving to the right, though. Look. But I think it's struggling to get out. Now, we need to pick up some speed because we got a really steep hill coming up here. Don't do this to me, tumbleweed. Well, it's weird because the speed in this it bleeds off very quickly, so it really doesn't give you a lot of extra oomph to get up a hill. Like, it'll last about like 100 meters up a hill, and then you're out. You're out of steam. Like, watch. The second I'm on this hill, watch how fast the speed bleeds off. Look. It's bleeding off. No! Don't do it, buddy. You know, just on a side note, I am super impressed with how far OBS has come. I remember when OBS first came out and it would take like 20% of your CPU easily to record, and now currently I'm sitting at 0.2%. Recording at 60 frames a second at 1440p. Like that's pretty tight, man. that is pretty slick. Oh yeah, we're just gonna start puttering now at 20. Oh my god, oh god. What is it? Why you like this game? What is going on, buddy? Seriously. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, you know I have to go to work, don't you? Don't you? You goddamn flibbity gibbet. What do you, why you like this? Oh my god. Game. Just put a big sign in the game that says, I hate SkapeGote. Why are you doing this? Ew, my license plate says fracking. Fracking is really bad, man. It says frack. Or frick 45. Is this a political statement? Huh. Better not be. I don't do politics. Not in my, it's a gaming channel. It's not a political channel. Although I'd love to have one. I have opinions on things. But I'll keep them to myself. Unless it's like dinner time, Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner, then it's a good time. Especially when you've had too much to drink. Then that's the proper time to discuss politics with your uncle. Come on. Oh, the wheels are losing grip. And we still got a ways to go. Well, up the hill, I mean. Oh no, and now I gotta drive at night because I can't really stop because I'll never get it started again on the hill. Oh god, they just got steeper. It's under 20 kilometers an hour. That's not good. Oh no. Can I Uno reverse card this situation? I need to widen that mirror stance out a bit. There. Why is that thing rolling right at me? Please don't. All right, your funeral. Ooh, you got lucky. Come on. Oh, I think I flattened out a bit. Not much, but enough to get me just about on 20. Somebody the other day asked me, what's your favorite episode that you recorded? And I said, well, it's really game dependent. For example, the one in Malmazoo, the rally races are very fun. The first rally race especially. Because I win by less than a second. But I really enjoyed the one where I was stealing the ATM. I don't know why I found that so fun. It was stupid, and I mean, totally stolen. In this game, it was when I had to push my car across the desert to find oil. I think it was season 1, maybe. Season 1, season 2, I forget. Oh my god, just go up the hill, you dang son of a gun. There we go, there we go. We're doing it. Ah, better. Absolutely better. Okay. Okay, well, it's twice as fast. Oh, this is why I don't do stuff like I was playing Baldur's Gate 3 and I don't record them and I don't put videos up for it. And somebody asked me why, and I'll tell you. I am so granular with certain games. Like in that game, because of the dice rolling thing, if you've played the game, you know, it's Dungeons and Dragons, so there's like a dice roll for events. I want to find all of them, so I spend like hours upon hours of time just digging through stuff that might give me a skill check, just because I like to see it happen. Just so I get mad when it doesn't work in my favor. You know, I've only ever played D&D twice. Like real D&D, like that you play with like actual dice and stuff. Twice in my entire lifetime. And it was more because of a work thing, believe it or not. There's a D&D group at work with some of the clients. And I ended up, when I worked at a location a couple times, I kind of got roped into it. And it was fun. I don't think I'd ever do it every day or anything, but it was enjoyable. I can see the appeal for people. It's just not my thing. Okay, here we go. 42 kilometers in. Picking up speed. This better not be a super downhill section, especially at night when I'm hauling a whole car, which may or may not still be there. I can't see it in the mirror anymore. You know what we got to do? We got to set up a lamp back there so I can see. We're just coasting now. I might have to stop and get fuel at a boat at some point, just so I can fill the tank on this. But currently, I think we're rocking about, what, like a quarter tank? About 10 liters, I think, at a time here. Oh, there's a big-ass rock. Ugh. Yeah, oh, we're really hauling it now. Okay, oh, there's so much ass being hauled right now. What is happening? You know who else I'd like to work with once is Jacksepticeye. He seems like such a nice guy. Like, there's so few genuinely nice people on YouTube. They're all out for their clout. This is why I don't make a good YouTuber, because I don't care. I have a job. I don't have to worry about it. Alright, here we go. Oh, is that moon going down? Yeah, see you around, moon. Good night, moon. Alright. Oh, here's a little gas station. I could use the fuel. Ah, god dang it, there's a fill. You didn't find nothing, Phil. You keep saying it, but they haven't yet. I'm 6 seasons into this bitch, and I have not. Ooh. Died once. So keep up your hopes and dreams there, Phil, but man, we're just getting enough fuel that we just gain a little bit every time. Like by the end of an episode, we're usually 200 or 300 milliliters up from where we were. There we go. That's outside lights. Is there interior lights in here? I don't remember. Oh, waiting for something to explode. Diesel, oil, paint. Oh, water. I can do a little drink out of that. No, I don't want to do that. Give me this. Why can't I drink out of this? It won't let me drink. Oh, I'm full of pee. There we go. Am I drinking the pee or am I drinking the water? You know, get out of here. All right, let me see. There's a light over there. I could try to... No, I don't have anything to mount the light with, though. Ooh, bread. Good, we needed that. All right, that'll tide us over for a little bit. I think we should just probably get going. I saw something... Oh, God, it's a tumbleweed. God, these things are so annoying. Get out of here. Wait a minute. Did I close the gas tank? I always forget. I did. All right. Let's get going. Sun is coming up. Excellent. Yes, another day on the road to my mom's house. This is how it should be. Oh man, I left a road lotion in the other car. That's upsetting. There. Oh, there's a dust storm acting up. Oh, I don't like that. The road's kind of angling towards it. That thing will blow the stuff off your car. Oh, this is not great. This is not great at all. I'm hoping we just skirt it and I don't get caught up in it, because that can be a real problem, those things. I've seen it happen. I've been in the middle of one before, thinking there was rabbits chasing me. All right, don't ask questions. Things went sideways a while ago. Not all my oh my God, we're going right towards it. What the heck? Not all my trips have been perfect, I can tell you that much. But I haven't died yet, and that's kind of where I'm at. Oh God, no, don't spin out, don't spin out, please, oh God. Okay. Just calm yourself down, bud. You're really hauling Patoot. Patoot hath been hauled. We seem to be turning away from it, but it's moving this way at a fair clip. No, I don't like this bounciness. I don't like this bounciness. Okay, I see a little stop here. We'll stop at this little gas station. I can see it off here in the distance. There it is. Hunker down. Ugh. Yeah, this thing always has me worried. What is that? Oh, it's a tree. Okay, perfect. This will work. All right, so we're gonna end this episode here because, you know, we're over 50. 52.9. All right, let's get out here. I think I'll stretch our legs. All right, so we made it. Oh, I better get out of this intro here fast. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please leave a comment. Maybe subscribe. Maybe tell your friends to subscribe. Maybe get your dog to subscribe. And if you didn't like this, well, you should probably find yourself a real YouTuber, because I'm not much of one. Thank you again so much for watching. Love every view I get. SkapeGote. There's a storm a-coming. There's a storm a-brewing. Out.